gonna try and make my dogs a backpacking backpack. Such a good model. It's Friday afternoon and we are in the Carson Iceberg Wilderness. This trip got me, my husband, our 2 dogs, and we also brought a cat. So we've never brought a cat backpacking, just day trips. But we're gonna be out here for 2 nights. I think we're doing around between 10 and 12 miles, so kind of taking it easy, checking out some new lakes I've never been to, and it should be a blast. Started sprinkling just a bit. We're supposed to have off and on thunder showers today between 2 p.m. and 11 p.m. Hard to tell which way the clouds are moving, but if that's in the forecast, that's good. If those clouds are in the forecast, we got some big rain coming. I always see this on trees. If anyone knows what it is, let me know. I think it could be like some sort of science thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Here's an old one that looks grown over. Well, James said they're trail markers, so that makes sense. Okay, it's super obvious to me now that they're trail markers because they're all along the trail. And this trail is pretty easy to lose right now. This sap makes really good fire starter if you need it. You just chilling. You just a chill cat. That is a very dark cloud. That is an impressive Jeffrey pine. Beautiful. You're a handsome boy, Georgie. That backpack's looking good, huh? It's holding up. Not the most beautiful, but it's working. Got a little less than a mile to Rock Lake. So far the hiking's been pretty easy. A a little bit of uphill, but barely any. But one thing is, I don't think any trail crews have been out here in quite a while. A lot of the trails are covered in logs like this. And this isn't even that bad compared to earlier. Sometimes it's kind of hard to even see the trail because it's just covered in down trees. But other than that, it's been really nice. And it just started raining. Good thing I got a poncho. James and June are about to arrive. I wonder how June is enjoying the rain. Probably not so much. Where's the trail, you may ask? Who knows? Holy moly. Even in hindsight, it's hard to tell, but either the dogs led us astray at this point, or the trail truly did disappear. Technically, I think we're on the trail, but we just kind of got off the trail because it's very hard to follow. So, but based on my GPS map, we're on the trail. Well, the lake is that way anyway, so we'll make it. Yeah, where Gaia says there's a trail, there is no trail. But we know where the lake is, so we're just gonna bushwhack that direction, I guess. It's like we were on the trail one moment, and then... Ow! Pants got stuck. Oh, Lord. And then it disappeared. Are you having fun yet?
You want to see the kitty?
Yeah. Junie. It's pretty dry right here.
She's in there.
June. On the trail. There's no trail. It just literally disappeared. Again. Which is really fun. Oh no. Oh my Lord. The lake is 0.1 miles away. Oh, God. Very ready for a fire and food. And I'm also excited for tomorrow because it's going to be sunny, but I'm hoping the trail is somewhat easy to follow. Because there's the lake. We finally made it. How you doing, Junie? She's in there.
Cleaning yourself.
Okay, let's set up the tent. My hands are so cold.
Are you gonna unfold it?
Yeah. Please work well. He's exploring.
This reminds me a little bit of
What?
our first backpacking trip together.
Oh yeah, it was super rainy. We had Jack, and he ruined the tent by ripping it open. You know what I forgot is there's a scooper.
That's how you measure it.
With my eyeballs. Come here, June. Good girl, Junie. You having fun?
Here.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers to the fire.
To the fire and to surviving. Because we went way off trail.
Yep.
And it was storming and raining and Georgie was cold. And I'm still hungry, but cheers.
Cheers.
The fire's so nice. June's probably hungry. I brought her food. Tonight we're having beef spaghetti with, instead of spaghetti, we have ramen noodles and freeze-dried vegetables. Yum! I put a lot of beef in here. I kind of wish there was more marinara. Other than that, Timmy. Got some hot chocolate.
You know, in scuba diving, people will bring plastic bottles underwater, like this. And then they crinkle them like this, and it attracts sharks because to sharks it sounds like bones being crunched on.
Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. But why do they do that? They want to attract sharks?
Yeah, like when you go on those shark dives and stuff.
Whoa, that's crazy. My shoes are going to dry. That's really sad I burnt my sock. Well, we had an eventful day, so we are headed to bed. And we're all in here. The 2 dogs, us 2, and our cat. So,
2.5 person tent.
yep. Did you crawl in the sleeping bag? Good morning. I feel like I didn't sleep very well last night. I couldn't get to sleep very well in bed. I think I heard like a pack of, I think it must have been mountain lions, like 4 of them for hours, like circling this area. I don't know what else it would be. It was like this. I've heard the mountain lions chirp. It was like, and then another one would call. It was like that for hours, just circling the area. So, wow, the lake is just so pretty this morning, though. I'm gonna get my food and make some coffee. Fresh cowboy coffee. And then once it cools down, the grinds just float to the bottom. So I'll just wait for that to cool down, even though I want it now. Is that the biggest cup of coffee you've ever seen? Good morning, Jenny. How are you, June? She cuddled all night inside my sleeping bag. It was so sweet. You're so sweet. I haven't seen a single fish jump, except for maybe one last night. But I think I will give it a try. I'll try the green one. Well, that was terrible. I saw a couple tiny fish. They were interested, and then now they're gone. But if there's tiny fish, I feel like there's also big fish. But this lake is pretty shallow, so... We're off on day 2. We have like 2.5 miles to the next lake. There's a couple options. We could do a lake called Summit Lake or Elephant Rock Lake, or go just a bit further to a big reservoir. So, and we're hoping the trail is much better today because that was ridiculous. Good girl, June. So I'm pretty sure what I heard last night was mountain lions because we keep finding all these bones of a dead deer. Stop it, June. So yeah. June. Such a beautiful day. The weather is perfect. June, you look like you're hanging on for dear life. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Today for lunch we are having ramen. Fancy ramen. It's got freeze-dried chicken and vegetables, freeze-dried egg, all the good stuff.
You want me to pour broth back in?
That's good. It's like each person wins a round, right?
Kind of.
The second day turned out to be just the most relaxing day. We only hiked 2.5 miles, and then when we got to camp, we just relaxed and ate lunch, and I fished and just played some cards. And there really is nothing better than just a completely relaxed day in the wilderness. So I'm really thankful for it.
Say goodnight, puppies.
Say goodnight, Junie. Good morning. We're gonna try and get an early start this morning so we can get home early, but I have to have coffee first, so after coffee and breakfast, then we can go. I think that's too much water. We are headed out this morning, back to the car. If you made it this long in the video, thanks for watching. It's always peaceful backpacking, and we saw some beautiful lakes, and we had quite the adventure on the first day. Thanks for watching. Bye.